The White House says it will not allow President-elect Trump to veto any releases from Guantanamo Bay prison before he takes office. The Obama administration is working to find countries that will accept dozens of prisoners who've been cleared to leave. Only on CBS This Morning, Margaret Brennan spoke with a relative of one of the detainees hoping for release. She is at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning. Well, the pace of prisoner releases has picked up in recent months, but Donald Trump's campaign pledge to stop this prison from closing has left the fate of many prisoners in limbo.
On a quiet day in the Guantanamo prison yard, giant buzzards picked at a detainee's leftovers. One prisoner spotted our cameras and gave an impromptu art show. We weren't permitted to film his face as he described each painting in a mix of English and Arabic. His name is Khalid Qasim. He's accused of training with al-Qaeda, but he has never been charged with a crime 14 years after arriving here. Nearly half of the 60 remaining detainees will never be charged, in part due to a lack of conclusive evidence. But Rear Admiral Peter Clark said there are grounds for their detention.
I know that the detainees we have here today are not folks who were accidentally rounded up. There's a reason why they're still here.
Saifullah Parasha is the oldest detainee at 69. He claims his encounters with both Osama bin Laden and Khalid Sheikh Mohammed were innocent. The U.S. intelligence community disagrees, but his son Mustafa said it's not fair to continue holding him.
Charge him, take him to court, release him, transfer him to the U.S., but something needs to be done.
Parasha's lawyer, David Remus, is afraid the prison doors will slam shut when Donald Trump takes office. His client told him the prisoners were on edge on election night.
He said that many detainees thought that it was the end of the world and felt terrible, and that many detainees asked for tranquilizers, sleeping pills, because they were so distraught.
Some prisoners are being freed as the U.S. no longer considers them a security threat.
You can hold up to 5.
Commander Stephen Gabovics told us that before leaving, detainees stay in this college dorm-like apartment to begin adjusting to life on the outside.
Here they'll have a refrigerator, they have the showers, they have the TV, free access they'll have a DVD player. They'll have, if they want to, a PlayStation game.
This route out of the prison is called the Pathway to Freedom.
Officials here insist that they are not rushing out any prisoners, but there is congressional concern that they are being sent to countries that won't adequately monitor them or stop them from posing a future threat. Anthony?
Margaret Brennan at Guantanamo Bay. Thanks, Margaret.